everyone, welcome back to another Monday makeup lesson. Today I'm talking through 3 of the most common eyebrow mistakes and also how to easily fix them. So the very first mistake is forgetting your arch. Your arch is called your arch for a reason because it has to be the highest point of your brow. But one thing that I see a lot of people making, and even myself, is this inner corner coming up too far. And I think this is for the most part for 2 reasons. One, because for a lot of people the hairs grow upwards and they forget that they need to trim them or sweep them over. Personally, I'm a trimmer. And the second reason, if you're like me and you're a natural eyebrow raiser, in the morning I'm literally like this. I have like the highest eyebrows, and then as the day goes on and I get tired, my eyes drop and this inner corner can end up like this. So I have to be really careful that I'm having a nice sweeping motion from the top of my arch downwards, and then underneath it needs to match that as well. They need to be parallel to each other, working upwards towards your arch. Speaking of that inner edge, this is another common mistake, is over-defining this. Particularly if you like to fill in your eyebrows like you're, I don't know, an oil painting, which I love by the way. You just have to make sure that this inner edge has the appearance of hairs. So what I tend to do is I focus from my arch downwards, then I use the leftovers to about the halfway point of this inner corner, and then what I like to do is take my brow brush it really flat so it's a really sharp line, even using a pencil that's very finely pointed, and make sure I just create little lines working upwards in the direction of the natural hair growth that's there, or if you need to create some, you can do the same. Now if you make a mistake, which I often do, and you overdo it on that inner edge, what I like to do is take a little bit of powder, I pat it over this area, and then I use a clear brow gel just to brush it through. And what this does is it takes the powder and that adheres to the skin, and then as you brush through, you're gonna brush it off a couple of those hairs and create more of a natural finish. The next one is about cleaning up around your brows. So that's either taking a Q-tip and a little bit of makeup remover. If I'm not wearing foundation, that's typically what I do. Or I will use concealer or lighter powder and just go around the very edge of the brow. And what this does is it removes any of that excess powder, any of that excess brow product, and gives you a sharp brow. Because what I used to do is overload the brows and kept applying and applying and applying because I wanted them to be sharp, when I realize now it's not about sharpening up the brows, but sharpening up the area around the brows to give that perfect finish. And they're just 3 common eyebrow mistakes and how to easily fix them. If you have any other brow dilemmas, definitely leave a comment or head over to my Instagram where you guys can send me a picture or ask me a question privately on there. And feel free to request any other videos you'd like to see for a Monday makeup lesson. I will see you guys on Friday this week, and I'll see you next Monday for another Monday makeup lesson. Bye guys!